Jenny Farley and her Jersey Shore pals vowed to never fall in love, but she bucked her own creed when she met Juicehead gorilla Roger Matthews. We thought he'd be her Guido forever until she flipped the script and filed for divorce. Here are the real reasons JWoww is divorcing Roger. Long time coming? According to the couple's divorce filing, JWoww and Matthews' differences had been breaking down for at least 6 months. But that wasn't all. The documents also stated that there was no prospect of reconciliation. What went wrong? While an insider told Us Weekly that the breakup was a long time coming, they didn't really go into any further detail. The estranged duo had bouts of separation before, with JWoww staying busy while filming Jersey Shore Family Vacation and Matthews staying at home to raise their 2 children. However, when JWoww wasn't out in clubs doing the Jersey Turnpike, she was with her children and Matthews, and they appeared to be happy and in love in videos posted to her YouTube channel. So we're all sorts of confused. Harsh reality. Matthews made a few appearances on Jersey Shore during the time he and JWoww's love began to blossom, and he received even more camera time on the 2012 spin-off Snooki and JWoww. But Matthews seemed content with his low-key life as a truck driver. Speaking to Us Weekly, an insider said, "He is fine with who Jenny is, but never had any desire to be famous or on TV. He lets her do her thing and doesn't get in the way." Looking back on their union, we're shocked we didn't notice their opposing thoughts about life in the limelight a long time ago. In an Instagram caption dated January 2018, Matthews expressed his sympathies to Snooki's husband, Gianni Laval, who was opposed to being featured on Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Matthews commented in part, "As someone who has survived reality TV, I know exactly where he is coming from." The Shore thing. With so many shows getting the reboot treatment, it didn't take long for MTV execs to hop on the bandwagon. After years of spin-offs, the network brought back our favorite Guidos and Guidettes for 2018's Jersey Shore Family Vacation. JWoww appeared to be juggling motherhood, being a wife, and the revival of her reality television career with ease. But we can't help but wonder if returning to the spotlight did more harm than good, at least for her marriage. Seeing the old gang back together again is a nostalgic experience for series fans, so we wouldn't be surprised if returning to her old stomping grounds also reminded JWoww of her pre-Roger days. Maybe getting a taste of life without Matthews made her long for a time when she had no responsibilities and worried only about which mini dress she would wear out to Karma. Hey, it's a possibility. Gym tan repetitive pattern. Following news that their marriage was donezo, Matthews filled up our teacups with all the heart-wrenching details in an Instagram video.
My wife filed for divorce, it's true. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I don't blame her.
He assured his followers that there was no cheating involved in the breakdown of their marriage, but he did relate that JWoww grew tired of the repetitive pattern that they fell into. He refused to go into further detail about what that pattern could be, but he wanted to make one thing certain: he's not done holding out hope.
I'm not done fighting. I'm gonna win my wife back. I'm gonna win her affection back. I'm gonna win her love back.
Matthews stated that the pair is already in couples counseling, so from his perspective, there's still hope. He also said he has no intention of being a single father. No matter how it works out, we're sending him a fist pump as a sign of our support. A smoosh-less marriage? If we really wanted to know what was going down in the Farley-Matthews bedroom prior to JWoww's divorce filing, all we had to do was take a look at Matthews' Instagram. In one caption, he admitted he didn't follow many celebrities on the social media platform, but he did follow JWoww because, in his words, "I see her more naked on social than I do in real life." Uh-oh. It's possible he was just making a joke at his own expense to keep his followers entertained. But now that we know they were going through some problems, maybe there was a little bit of truth behind his words. Mommy's midlife crisis. Remember when we mentioned the possibility that Jenny Farley's return to reality TV may have caused her to have second thoughts about her marriage? Maybe we weren't that far off base, judging by Matthews' social media account. While JWoww was busy with t-shirt time and beating up the beat in various nightclubs back in January 2018, Matthews was holding down the fort on dad duty. While his wife was away, he took to Instagram to film a video dedicated to her when she was on location. In the footage, he pans his camera over to their 2 children, who are in the middle of a tussle. He assures JWoww that despite the state of complete pandemonium in their home, he has everything under control. But then he looks into the camera and asks her,
"How's your midlife crisis going?"
You can barely hear him over the sound of the screaming children. You could argue that he's joking, but it doesn't look like it. Midlife crisis or not, we wish these two the best with whichever direction life takes them.